In the heart of America, at exactly 9:02 a.m., on April 19, 1995, a thunderous explosion tore through downtown Oklahoma City. A truck, packed with explosives, ripped apart the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building. The blast leveled one-third of the structure, shattered glass across 16 city blocks, and killed 168 innocent people, including 19 children in a daycare center. It was the deadliest act of domestic terrorism in American history, planned and executed not by a foreign enemy, but by one of America's own, Timothy McVeigh. Timothy James McVeigh was born on April 23, 1968, in Pendleton, New York. He grew up shy and quiet, a boy fascinated by guns, survival manuals, and the military. After high school, he joined the U.S. Army in 1988. He served in the Gulf War, earning several medals and rising to the rank of sergeant. Those who served with him described him as disciplined, intelligent, and proud of his country. But beneath the surface, McVeigh carried a deep distrust of government authority. In the early 1990s, McVeigh watched in outrage as the U.S. government clashed with American citizens in two deadly events. Ruby Ridge, 1992, where a standoff between federal agents and a family left several dead. Waco, 1993, where a federal siege of a religious compound in Texas ended in flames, killing 76 people, including children. McVeigh saw these as proof that the government was their plan: build a massive bomb using ammonium nitrate fertilizer, fuel oil, and explosives. They rented a rider-moving truck, packed it with about 4,800 pounds of explosives, and chose their target, the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building, because it housed several federal agencies McVeigh despised. April 19, 1995, the second anniversary of Waco, would be their day of reckoning. At 9 a.m., McVeigh parked the Ryder truck right outside the building's entrance. Inside the building were children playing in a daycare, government workers starting their day, and ordinary people running errands. 2 minutes later, boom! The explosion was so powerful it registered as a 3.0 magnitude earthquake. Cars ignited, windows shattered, bodies were thrown into the streets. Firefighters, police, and ordinary citizens rushed to save whoever they could. Rescuers described it as a war zone. In total, 168 people dead, 680 injured, and over 300 buildings damaged. Just 90 minutes later, 80 miles away, McVeigh was pulled over by a state trooper for driving without a license plate. Inside his car, a loaded gun and military gear. At that moment, the trooper had no idea he had just arrested the man behind the bombing. Within days, investigators linked the truck's axle number to a rental company, and records led straight to Timothy McVeigh. The FBI had their man. In court, McVeigh showed no remorse. He admitted what he did, claiming it was retaliation for Waco and government abuses. He called the 168 deaths collateral damage. His coldness shocked even his own lawyers. In 1997, a jury found him guilty on all counts, including use of a weapon of mass destruction and 168 counts of murder. He was sentenced to death by lethal injection. On June 11, 2001, Timothy McVeigh was executed at the Terre Haute Federal Penitentiary in Indiana. Before his death, he showed no sign of regret. His final written statement was a poem, Invictus, ending with the line, "I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul." At 7:14 a.m., McVeigh was pronounced dead. He was 33 years old. The Oklahoma City bombing left scars that time could never fully heal. But from its ashes came unity, compassion, and the Oklahoma City National Memorial, standing as a reminder that one man's hate can destroy lives, but a nation's resilience can rebuild them. If you found this story eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories from around the world.